The Scythe Mugen 6 is an air cooler that doesn't go after your wallet, but it surely matches the performance of competitors that are priced twice or more. This cooler is a prime example of not spending a fortune to get decent cooling performance. Scythe has been known to produce various coolers that are aimed at quiet operation and excellent performance without costing a premium. Starting off with the variants, Scythe Mugen 6 comes in two options, the standard Mugen 6 and the Mugen 6 Black Edition. While the naming may throw you off, the only difference between the stock and the Black Edition is the addition of an extra fan and the paint job. All of this costs around $8 more than the standard version. Moving on to the packaging, the cooler comes with mounting brackets for AMD and Intel chipsets, a single Wonder Tornado fan, a screwdriver, and the usual thermal paste, fan clips, and a fan splitter cable. The packaging offers decent support for the cooler, so you should be fine getting it shipped over long distances. From a design perspective, the cooler uses a single tower heatsink, which is not as optimal as a dual tower design, but it still does the job quite well. The heatsink consists of six 6mm heat pipes connected to the nickel-plated copper base. The included fan is a 120mm non-RGB fan from Wonder Tornado with FDB bearings. This is considered some of the best when it comes to reliability and noise levels. In addition, the fins count on the heatsink has been increased by about 45% compared to the previous model. This helps the overall air pressure and airflow, which in return improves the cooling performance. Speaking of performance, the Scythe Mugen 6 is able to perform better than other budget options like the Deepcool AK500, while completely outclassing more expensive products such as the Noctua NHP1 by a mile. Under high workload, the cooler is able to maintain temperatures well within the 65 degrees Celsius mark with a CPU like the i7-12700K, which is a job well done for a budget air cooler. The noise levels are also quite acceptable, and it maintains a lower decibel value than the Deepcool AK500 in the budget category. That said, it isn't a completely silent operation, and you'll be able to hear the fan noise as the fan speed ramps up. As for installation, it's quite simple and there isn't much to it since it's a simple air cooler. Plus, thanks to the included long screwdriver, you can easily install the screws even with the motherboard inside the PC case. Another plus point for the Scythe Mugen 6 is full RAM compatibility. This means even tall RAM sticks installed on the first DIMM slot shouldn't interfere with the heatsink, and you should be able to install it without any interference. In terms of support, Intel chipsets include LGA 1700, 1200, and more, while AMD support is limited to AM4 and AM5. Lastly, the overall weight of the cooler comes in at about 1,013 grams with the fan installed, which is slightly on the heavier side for a single tower design. All in all, the Mugen 6 is an absolute budget king when it comes to air coolers, offering performance that surpasses that of more premium products, along with some nice attention to detail that's really convenient during installation. To sum up, what I like is the full RAM compatibility, the price to performance is exceptional, and the noise levels are okay. On the downside, plain and boring design. Ratings: Design and Aesthetics, 8 out of 10. Cooling Performance, 8.5 out of 10. Noise, 8 out of 10. Installation, 8.5 out of 10. Value for money, 9 out of 10. For an overall rating of 8.5 out of 10.